Welcome, Governor Livingston. You are in the zone. Brought to you by GLHS TV and GL Sports Zone. We are your hosts, Ryan Tarabokia,
Charles Gilpin,
John Schmidt, and Jonathan Schmidt. Another four-way. We're gonna get right into it today. Not as busy of an episode as last week was. Not as much happened. I think we each got like one or two games each.
Good games though.
Yeah, lots. Well, maybe not all of them. As I am going to start with talking about
the slander of the boys basketball team.
The oratory game. Ooh. I mean, listen.
I said get the popcorn out.
Yeah.
Because, you
got to be snacking.
Yeah. You got to do something.
Yeah. But it was a rough game. The first quarter started out solid, running our one or two plays pretty well, and defensively didn't look bad other than a couple threes hit on us. And then the second quarter came around.
To be fair, that number 2 could hit it from like anywhere.
No, 23.
23.
2 and 23.
He just committed to Susquehanna the other day right after
Isn't
our
he
game.
also like 35?
Yeah, he probably. He looks
genuinely. That was a grown man. But that second quarter was brutal. They pressed us.
Third quarter was a lot better though.
Yeah, third quarter was better, but that second quarter they suffocated us with the press, and the bench was kind of silent. There was no plays, nothing designed. It was just running.
Shoot from the hip and figure it out.
Yeah, just really.
But we couldn't figure
no
it out.
timeouts. I think we thought we ran out of them because they were just throw it. Oh, the other team got it. I think they scored. I think it was 16 unanswered, and then we got down court and like missed a layup or something. But or then we made one eventually. But third quarter was much better.
So in the second quarter, I think like 2 kids got hit in the face with a ball.
Yeah, I was watching the live stream. You guys
No
you had the count going. That's the second ball off his head. Third ball off his head.
It was bad. It was very bad. But the third quarter was better. McCullough, we kind of talked down to him, but he played very well. He had 9 with no misses in the third quarter,
Very
fourth
solid.
quarter. Bade, I was a little annoyed with what happened because Bade was playing extremely well, but they just didn't really let him shoot. I mean, it was kind of hard to shoot when the ball wasn't getting down the court.
Yeah.
Basil played limited. I feel like when you're down by that much, I feel like you should maybe put some shooters in and not run a low block offense. But what do I know?
Well, in the fourth quarter, we had a lot of the bench guys. Third and fourth quarter, a lot of the bench guys were in, but we said
not in the. I mean, well,
yeah, I think it was late
Basil McCullough.
Late in the third, early in the fourth. We switched it up a lot. We just had no answers.
And you guys look better. Oh, I wonder. Oh, wow.
And, I mean,
bringing in more guys and you're doing better. I wonder why. Because Oratory didn't bring in their subs until like last 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, they had 6 players they could trust on the floor. They wouldn't. Why would you take them out if they're
When you're up by 25 against a team that can't score? I mean, I would bring in.
I'm bringing the freshman team.
Yeah, maybe some JV, maybe the middle school team.
Looking at the numbers, like we didn't play terrible. Like we shot 57% from field goal and 41% from 3. So
Read me the turnover.
The turnovers, yeah, I was definitely. What do you think it is?
There were moments where I wanted to cover my eyes.
Yeah.
But I think we just got outplayed.
Yeah.
Outplayed.
We didn't do terrible, but they just played better than us.
How many turnovers do you think we had?
Over 15.
Yeah, we had 18, but we also had 16 assists, which is not bad.
Well, but lots of that were. I'm not going to call them garbage time numbers, but I'm going to call them garbage time numbers because second and like most of that third quarter, like that defense from Oratory's defense is exceptional. Lots of length and that press. I mean, once again, it's kind of blown up to the proportion because we did nothing to counter the press. But
especially the blocks.
Okay.
You can't control the blocks, though.
Yeah, that was just a joke for Jonathan. But wasn't
Jonathan.
Said to God, oh my God. Snatch
Luka.
blocked. I almost fell out of my seat when it happened, dude.
My favorite one is when Bennett got a block and then going down, he got blocked.
We were like, oh, stat pattern. It was.
They made the deal.
Yeah.
They made the deal 1 for 1.
But yeah, let's keep it short and not so sweet. It was terrible. It was just a bad game. There needs to be. I mean, clearly something was talked about because you went and you beat ALJ by 15. Granted, ALJ is quite poor offensively. One of the only teams I've watched that has been worse than us offensively this season.
Their best player, Thomas Woods, was out yesterday, which was.
It doesn't help. But Bade, I've been calling for him to get the ball, and he balled out 19, efficient. Mika struggled with the efficiency, but once again, I don't I feel like that's more. See, I'm doing the blanket thing.
You played with the carpet?
Yeah. I feel like it's more circumstance for Mika than
I think the
skill.
side little like,
fray.
they're just too much. Like they're just like
Yeah, we got a new setup here.
Like,
Well, we gotta explain to it.
It's like a fidget spinner. It's
Yeah,
like,
we got a little carpet here, a little.
Yeah, the carpet.
No, I think this is a blanket.
Ryan's attracted to it.
No, that's not what's happening. I've been pulling it.
Podcast, Ryan's like purring and just like.
Yeah, it's about to fall off our edge over here.
Let's relax. But ALJ's offense is pretty bad, especially without Woods. But their defense is good, but not as good as it was on Super Saturday. Super Saturday, I mean, it's pretty much the same offensive score box for ALJ, but we actually managed to score over 30 points. We scored 47. Looked good. Like I said, Bade played very well.
Bade had a great game.
Only used 7 players, though. I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah.
I'll continue to say that. But
7, yeah. Chip and Kyle were the only 2 off the bench.
Jonathan had a game yesterday.
I know,
Kid
my
was in
glue
there.
guy. 0 points, but
Kid had a bloody nose.
box outs, fights. I mean, come on.
Fights?
Yeah, he was doing it
pretty
all.
close.
They had to freaking hold him back from
This
getting in
is
a
my
fight.
type of play. This is that Pat
Did
Beverly.
you get teed up?
I didn't get teed up.
We had
Benny
one
got teed up
tee
and another
yesterday.
kid got teed up.
Yeah, I mean, was this game maybe more ALJ being worse than we were being good? Maybe, but yeah, it was good stuff.
It's like the battle of who could be worse.
Battle. 32 points is pretty bad.
Battle of mid.
They scored 12 points in the second half.
I mean, I was
Yeah, but what did we
thinking.
do the first game?
We scored 12 points the whole game, it felt like.
Yeah, it was. I
only
think it was
lost by
34.
two.
That was a
36
that
to
was a chess
34.
match.
Overall, we
Yeah,
won.
what a chess match between
That was
2
a
people
chess
with no
match.
fingers. That's what that was. It was
At least the
terrible.
guy with no fingers can make it work. That was like no.
It was a
arms.
defensive
No
standoff.
arms, dude. No, that was a chess match between 2 second graders. They were just
That was a
like,
defensive standoff. I mean,
throwing. Yeah, we'll call it a defensive standoff.
Or maybe just bad offense.
no, it's a
Yeah,
defensive standoff.
2
That's
teams
what we're
shooting
gonna.
We had
28%
double-digit
from
turnovers. That's just bad.
both teams just calling their 2 plays. It was, you guys are pretty similar in the worst ways, but yeah.
the worst way.
But yeah, we did,
We should combine.
yeah, score 40 points maybe.
Can
No,
we?
I'm done trashing us. Like I said, it's never a thing against the players or the talent. There's just some question marks.
And then look at
Johnny's texting
No, I got my.
texting the ladies right now.
I'm not. My phone is out looking at the
more like
state
AD,
tournament bracket. So going to the playoffs now for the state tournament bracket.
Oh, did we drop?
We talked about it last
were
time we were
17th?
on.
We were 16th.
We actually are 15th now.
How did it go?
I don't know
I
how
don't
we
know.
went up after the
We
oratory
got one
game.
game and we won. I guess the team in front of us at the time just played terrible because they haven't moved at all.
Impressive.
So now we got we have 2 games left before the cutoff is. If we get one of those wins, we're
What
probably
are the next 2 games?
We play Scotch Plains next Saturday.
And then we got Summit Tuesday. for
Summit
counties.
Tuesday for the county tournament.
Summit's hot.
Scotch
too.
Plains definitely beatable.
Questionable. Good game. It's gonna be
It's
hard for
another
us.
middle
Wouldn't you
division team
think
like
Scotch Plains
Oratory.
would be good at basketball though?
Yeah, I feel like they're good at most sports.
Yeah.
Summit's pretty much good at every sport. so.
Summit would be the one for us to win, I think.
Yeah, Summit's a big power forward
Yeah.
swing, I think.
But yeah, basketball, I mean, we said mix it up. We saw some mixing it up in the oratory game, not as much in the LJ game. And, well, a pretty good week.
Yeah.
Moving up, making the state playoffs. And, oh, yeah, I mean, we haven't really talked about this. The team is without John Schmidt.
Who's that guy?
Yeah, I mean, he didn't really do much, but
And we got replaced
we're
by a
just kidding.
smaller
So
Schmidt.
yeah. And then Jonathan is. Are you still injured? How's the ankle?
I'm good. It's just sore, bro. I'm playing through it.
Do you want to move on?
That's
to
what you're supposed to be doing, John.
Walking in here, I was getting heckled by some teachers that I got to be like Pat Mahomes. I'm like, I'm not Pat Mahomes, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure. Do you want to move on to the next one? I think it's enough basketball. Beat the dead horse.
We've talked about basketball for 20 minutes certain podcasts. This is like
the
a
dead
shorter
horse
segment. Yeah, it's definitely the horse ain't living. But hockey, one big game, and that's about it. But Chuck's got a lot of stuff to say. I mean, look at
He's
that.
got a full page over here.
God.
Yeah. I keep it simple. So
Yeah, we know.
the last time I had to hold back there. Want to know since our last podcast, with our only win over Verona, which was 7-3, Daltrey, Ferrigno, your breakout or your MVP?
My guy, breakout. I mean, I thought we just made the consensus Kramer
Yeah,
pick. and then
consensus Kramer.
I'll pick the breakout.
And then, so he had 2 goals. Kramer had 4 points in total, 1 goal and 3 assists. So, Yeah, overall
Like John
great game.
Stockton.
Kramer's probably pushing the 150 mark for points, right? He has
Oh,
to.
yeah.
How many goals does he have? 100 total?
No, not there.
He's a
Yeah.
passer.
I was looking at ALJ. They don't do 100 points. They do 100 career goals.
That's
It's got to be
insane.
like
That's so
that's
difficult.
hard.
I mean, you got
No, we do 100 goals too. We just
We have a
also do
separate
100
list
points.
and
No,
this-
we do 100 points.
We do 100 points because it's like
Kramer career.
Kramer's roll. I think he's like 2 away
From
because he was at
100?
111, 1 something last season.
165
Oh, he has
points.
hit 100.
He's at 78 goals. So it's still possible to do
22.
Not goals. He could hit the 100 assist mark.
100 goals.
He could. He reasonably
22
will hit
goals
100
in like
assists.
5 games.
He only needs 13.
What? How many games will we be left?
That includes state tournament though.
And was
Oh,
counting.
we got McGinnis still for them too.
No, McClinnis. McClinnis.
McGinnis.
It's not McGinnis. It's
yes,
with a
it
C.
is. No, it's
McGinnis.
CG, right?
No, I thought it was just Gigi.
McGinnis.
See?
McGinnis?
Is he-
I think he got it right.
No, it's McKinnis. We're all wrong.
McGinnis.
It's not McClinnis.
Oh, that's an I?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We're all wrong. We got a couple of McGinnises, McClinnises,
Not the smartest group over here.
McGlinnises. Yeah.
Especially on the left side of the table. So the next big game is Friday.
Be there.
versus West Essex. I'm pretty sure it's at Cody Arena.
It's at Cody Arena, yes.
Okay.
That's a.
for the
So
one seed.
this is for
it's
the.
not that far. It's closer than a war. I was talking about.
I like Cody more than
Is that the one where we played? Where we did the formal theme last year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great. Yeah, that was a.
Turtleback
Beautiful
too.
arena.
Right there.
Parking is kind of a pain in the
parking's-
butt, but yeah.
Also, in your
the
car, it's pretty much
But-
hard to park it.
Yeah.
I parked actually good last
Saturday they have a game at Union Sports Arena at
Where's
5
Randolph?
o'clock.
5:30.
A Ramapo,
5:30.
whatever.
Yeah, so
That'll be a good
this game
not
is
on the
very
schedule,
important.
though,
It's
so-
versus West Essex. They're both tied in the standings. So basically unless like something dramatic happens, the winner of this game wins the McGinnis.
What dramatic would that be?
So like I don't know, like
No, I think this is like
Earthquake,
the,
world
this is-
hunger. I don't know. So like natural disaster.
You never know, like
Like
COVID
Thursday,
2.0.
Thursday,
All right.
like today, there could be an earthquake that Cody
Maybe
Arena shatters in
First
half.
one in New Jersey in like my lifetime.
No,
there was
there's
one.
been-
No,
Oh,
there was
what, like a
earthquake,
freaking like a little crack in the road is an earthquake now?
That actually would be quite significant if the road was cracking. Normally, there's just some shaking. I don't know. The road doesn't just crack from earthquakes unless it's bad. Johnny's saying a little crack in the road.
right,
Crack in
guys.
the road would be concerning.
Guys, we're just
No.
embarrassing ourselves with our logic at this point.
I don't know. We're not, dude. We don't study earthquakes.
There's a reason why this is a sports
tsunami.
podcast.
Yeah,
Tsunami, more realistic.
yeah.
Oh no, but the cause of tsunami being an earthquake.
Moving along to your point.
Okay, so
Volcano. There we go.
Oh, what-
the one in
no,
Montana.
The reservation is. Like
Can
a
you
building
get to
volcano.
your point?
All right.
Hopefully, no natural disasters for this weekend.
Okay.
Weather. This is
It's
weather.
gonna be -3 degrees.
We
on
gotta
Saturday,
get
though.
Johnny
I don't
Zecca
know.
on here. Be a weatherman.
The range come.
No. No.
Johnny,
no.
don't imitate yourself.
All right, should we?
I'm
should
trying
I
to get
talk
the
for
standings up. I'm
you?
trying to get the standings up.
This kid's got
This is
2
so
words on his
visual.
PowerPoint right now.
No,
He's
I'm
trying
pretty
I
sure
don't know if
that
you know this, John. It's called Google Docs.
this is no, this
PowerPoint's
is
like a
this is
Microsoft
literally like the
slideshow.
last conference game for anybody. Wow. This weekend because the tournament starts
Yeah,
next
so
weekend.
unless like some crazy thing happens,
Natural
this
to- All right,
disaster.
so the winner of that
championship.
game.
Winner of game
win-
wins the
What if they
McGinnis.
one
tie?
seed. Then it probably
Is it
goes
golden
by,
goal? I don't like golden goal.
No, it's not. It's a regular season game.
Bless you.
Bless you.
right into
Uh-oh,
the mic.
Johnny.
Jeez.
Johnny's gonna leave. Back door
You
right
do
there.
need a
He's going.
COVID test and to wear a mask within 5 feet of Johnny.
Yeah. But
Even though he was coughing up a lung the other day.
Disagree on that one. When?
On a Sunday.
Give it to you. Give it to you.
all right, let's talk about wrestling.
You saw the Bengals refs.
Huge last week.
Cranford
Yeah.
who lost though.
So since the last episode, we are 3-1 in duels. Beat Elizabeth on senior night. Beat Brearley, Ridge, and last night they lost to Cranford.
What about
Wasn't Ridge a tournament or was that a?
What about
It's a
Westfield?
duel. Westfield, we talked about that last podcast.
Yeah.
We did? Yes, we did.
Yeah, we
This
did.
is the second time you guys questioned me about this. I don't like that.
I don't know. You're a rookie here. We're just,
Senior night, that was an electric crowd. That was a lot of fun.
That was fun.
That was a lot.
We had
Johnny-
the whole bleachers there.
wasn't there.
We had
You
VIP
weren't there.
seats.
I was just
Me
gonna,
and LaGuardia. We had this.
Yeah.
We were on the call.
Your mic was on. Like you can't hear it. You did a time lapse or whatever.
oh
It
god.
was- no,
This is why you get the professionals there.
yeah.
So we had
Well,
as a,
first of all, we had LaGuardia trying to like get it like going again, and then he like presses every button on the GoPro. So that was like, you know what?
So much for that new setup that Mr. Gordon.
No, it's good. It's just
I know. He
now when
probably
LaGuardia's
LaGuardia probably touched every part of it.
Yeah, he probably like
So I know what I'm doing. I got
alcohol wipes all over the place. Get the
So
LaGuardia
that-
stank off of it.
it. That match, we had 6 pins as a team and 2 major decisions.
2 major decisions.
Yeah, it's
On
just
what?
like, it's like a
the Bill of
major
Rights?
tech fall, I guess it's called. Brearley, we beat them 70-6.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Ridge,
Lost.
I don't know what's
Let's
not
call
call
him
him
out. Let's call him out. Who lost? Actually, unless it's someone we like, then just leave it.
It was
we
Batilda.
like everyone.
We like
It was
everybody.
Batilda.
I'm gonna skip that. We'll come back to it.
Ryan's having childhood trauma right now.
And then we had a
Oh, that's
we
brutal.
beat Ridge
That's
46
brutal.
to 17.
That is tragic.
And then last night we lost to Can you shut
Come on.
up?
Hey, Matilda.
We need to take it outside.
We lost. To,
Matilda, calm down.
That was bad.
we lost.
That was a
To,
rough time. Rough time in my life.
I'm not even speaking.
we lost to Cranford 46-18. But there's like
Wrong match.
both Joyas were out last night, so that could be a major reason.
That's
of
like
the
a
loss.
12-point swing,
Yeah, it's
possibly.
a 12-point swing, as you said.
Yeah, but 12 plus 17 wouldn't win us the match. Now,
No, it wouldn't. But we had guys wrestling that could have bumped down.
Don't say it.
Denorcio.
It's the Ridge game.
Denorcio got
Brearley.
pinned.
Denorcio with the only loss. He's a freshman. We'll give him a break.
Cut him some slack.
Some
We like
slack.
him.
He came in clutch against Westfield.
Why did... Oh, okay. Pat got a forfeit.
So
What's
some
his record?
Some notable matches from last night. Rayak beat the county champion. Good for him. Faxon beat the 175 county champion. And then Sad beat the county champion that he lost to in the county finals. So good to see some improvement there. And just some good notes here. We're heating up at the right time as the state tournament starts on Monday. So we're hosting the first and second rounds because we're the 2 seed.
Hey, good stuff.
So we're gonna be wrestling Bernards in the first round.
I'll go to that.
Bernards, not
gotta
very
be a
strong
low- they
because
gotta
they're
be a
like the
low
8th
seed,
seed.
yeah.
And then if we win that, we're gonna play the winner of ALJ and Voorhees.
Hey man, let's not can't underrate anyone. I mean, we've had a couple big upsets this year for
Yeah.
some sports.
So if that would be
Exactly,
this
and we're going to have a big upset.
Monday, 7 o'clock, state sectional semifinals. Are you guys all right over there? You guys are like
We're having
you guys are
like
like dumb and dumber over here trying to
the
figure out
parents
the
are
records.
actually talking here. The adults.
The adults.
So Monday we gotta have a huge
I gotta
crowd.
get it called Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, you two over there on the right side,
Really?
taking up more than half the table too.
Rock.
No, not this. Not this.
One of the best inventions ever. To be clear.
What? Big rock?
In order to be strong man, bigger rock than other guy.
What is going on?
All right. Let's.
John, big
All right, Jonathan, give me some stuff about girls
So
basketball.
girls basketball, the girls are 11-8.
Oh, what's the combined stats this week for the Schmidt or the Schmidt?
Not. It's whatever Emily has.
Emily has 15 points this week, and
So
that's the
So
Schmidt
she's
total.
carrying.
The Schmidt count is 15 points then.
Yeah.
0 for us too.
Well, no, you're not included. This is us.
I have as many.
We're family.
No, I
Family.
didn't. You didn't see my comment.
So the girls are
many
11-8,
points
7-4 in the
as
Mountain Division. Since the last podcast, we've had 3 games. We went 1-2. Starting off, we lost to Elizabeth, got blown out, 55-21.
Wait,
Well, they were undefeated. Probably.
Yeah, they actually lost to Dayton yesterday.
Really.
What, Dayton?
Dayton was good.
Dayton was good.
We beat them. You guys. Dayton was good.
Yeah, one girl hit like 3 threes, and without that, they were like scoring maybe like what?
What do we beat them
15?
by? What do we beat them by? 8?
yeah.
They had the one girl who could pass like insanely, but
they had Lonzo Ball, and then like everyone else just is like shooting into the rafters.
They gave Elizabeth their first loss.
Yeah,
of the
so
year.
Elizabeth, first loss in
They
the
put like
county and
LeBron in a
overall.
wig.
Put Piranha in the face.
So Caroline was the leading scorer from that game. Not a lot of scoring that game, obviously,
What about
because we only had
Birdman?
21 points. Caroline had 8, Maria had 6.
Is Maria hurt?
Yeah, so going into the next game against Scotch Plains, we lost 49-37. Score isn't indicative of how they played. It got really sloppy.
I'm sorry.
You guys need some.
You guys are awful.
No, I'm not laughing laughing at that? You just said a big word funny. I don't know.
49.
Indubitably.
They lost 49-37. It was really close for a while, and then like the last 3 minutes, Maria went down with an injury. So obviously a big loss, and it just got really
Do we know what it is?
Huge loss.
huge loss. Got
Tear,
really,
I think someone was.
I think ACL and MCL.
What?
Bad.
Holy.
Isn't she the cross goalie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess I gotta wig up and play for them.
Guess you gotta get a.
I'm pretty sure we were down 1 in the 4th, and then it just
This is the Dayton
ran
game?
out. No, Scotch Plains.
8 and what?
And Scotch Plains is a very strong team. We played them well. Caroline went off. She had 19 points, and Emily had 8 that game. Those are the 2 top
What about
scorers.
Birdman's not on the list.
She didn't play that game, and Emily, she had like hamstring injury, and Emily was sick against Elizabeth, so we haven't had.
Rest of the wings, you know?
Rest of the wings.
What's the slander with, dude?
There's no slander.
It's, you know.
It's gotta rest the wings. The next game, shots can fly.
So then the last game.
Wasn't the guy named Birdman in
he's
the
a
NBA?
rapper.
No.
There's Birdman the rapper.
Birdman Anderson. Chris Anderson. He had the tattoos.
Yeah.
6'11".
Yeah.
We should have had
dunk a lot.
this. We should have had this podcast tomorrow because they play ALJ tonight. I would like to see who. Oh no, not to spark up this argument.
I got lab
Every
tomorrow.
week. It's my long lunch.
It's whenever he doesn't have lab.
We could have done yesterday, but we had that meeting. I would have done yesterday.
Yeah.
I had a meeting. You guys were.
Okay, we
Yeah,
should
you guys didn't have. You had like a colonoscopy or whatever you said. Like.
Yeah, what was Kyle doing?
What?
All right, to clear everything up, my excuse for not coming to the GL Sports.
Is this something we can keep in the
I said I have a colonoscopy.
He did not have a colonoscopy.
You had a doctor's appointment.
Yeah, it was a dentist.
How are your teeth look?
We went to Chipotle.
Moving along.
It's a cover up.
So the final game since the
Can we
last
cut that?
podcast was senior night against Rawway.
Shut up, dude. We don't have to cut everything.
We
Now we do. You guys are so
He's talking
stupid.
about colonoscopy.
Doesn't matter,
he brought up colonoscopy.
Yeah.
dude. You don't have to cut everything
it's
out.
a joke. Like it's
I
not
know,
that
but it's
big
about
of a deal.
like.
You what are they gonna freaking kill us? Like,
Keep it on track. Keep it on track. Train going down.
No, we're just gonna. I think we just cut the whole colonoscopy bit.
No.
we have to cut
No,
this whole part out now. We're doing
No,
Jack.
we're still talking about
A
sports.
podcast is supposed to be keeping it real. Like,
Except until we got
Colonoscopy is not illegal.
foul. We're a sports podcast.
It's a healthy thing to do
hey,
for men's health.
Vince Lombardi. Like,
All right, yeah, we'll cut the colonoscopy bit, the whole thing. Just start here.
All right.
What
Keep
were
it
we
in.
talking about?
So
know.
the last game that we had to cover for girls basketball was senior night. They got the W against Rawway, 49-44.
Good game.
Obviously honoring Caroline and also Darcy, the manager. Emily had 15. What are you doing?
No, keep going. Birdman's coming up.
Emily had 15. Caroline had 9. Mia had 9, and Chelsea had 9.
Birdman.
That's just
What were the shot selection on that game?
slander.
There's no slander. I'm just trying to get more information.
The attempts aren't in there. Only makes.
Yeah, it's NJ.com.
Better off.
So yeah.
Film?
So good game. Way to get the W on senior
back
night.
here, watch some Birdman film.
Looking at the girls' PowerPoint situation, they're currently the 7 seed right now.
Wow.
It's not slander. What am I
So
saying?
we got some
negative?
home games coming soon. Then.
And if we get the win against Johnson tonight, we could bump up back to 6 against Colonia. Oh, and Westmoreland. So we actually could bump up all the way to 5.
Any familiar teams on here?
Come on, Matilda, calm down.
Milburn's 3,
Dude, that's in
Chatham's
8th
4.
grade. Like, that's absurd.
Can you guys shut up?
No, I'm
Cranford's
just, like, bringing
10.
up the childhood trauma.
It's not even, I did it for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, there's Summit girls are not even in the States right now. I thought
3 and 15.
I thought they have like a really historical like head coach. Is that the
Summit?
Yeah,
Summit?
isn't like one of their teams like their head coach just like nuts? He has like 800 career wins.
That's not around here.
I don't think it's.
It's all the private schools have like these 1,000-win coaches.
Yeah, they also get all the rings.
Mountain Lakes has 1,000 win lacrosse coach.
Wow. Good for him.
Yeah. New Prov, what is it? What's the basketball
500
coach
or
at?
something.
500,
Roof, what's he at? 400?
300,
No, yeah.
I thought he had the 400.
300. 300 banner.
400.
400. 400 was
It's a 300.
sophomore
He just
year.
got
This is
300.
400.
No, you just got 300.
I think it's.
I think it's 400. I don't want to go on my phone.
you know,
Any
Ryan
coaches,
used to wrestle.
Really?
We're going to drop this, dude. This is just a terrible bit.
Any coaches coming up on 100 wins yet? Eckert's got to be up
Mabu
there.
has to be there,
Leffler's got to
bro.
be up there. Who else?
I mean, what you get? I'm not even gonna make that joke.
I think you can like.
Eckert-
Look.
All right.
Eckert's got to be there.
I think we should. Do we got anything?
Hockey,
Anything coming up this week?
Girls ALJ tonight.
Friday hockey,
Home and
Saturday
away.
hockey,
And fencing.
Away.
fencing. Let's go!
Fencing
I have
senior
a
night tonight.
big shout out to make actually.
Oh, is it swimming?
Swimming has their state sectionals coming up in a few weeks.
He was actually paid
What
to
happened?
say
You kind of
this.
like.
Apparently, they're gonna win it all.
You have a
And
change
then we're
of
gonna.
heart?
No, they just slipped him a 20.
They slipped me a couple 20s actually. No. Well, they're on fire
what?
this year. 20 what?
20 what?
$20.
Okay, just checking.
So, good for them. Sectional.
20 rocks.
What?
Nope.
And they have a
20
county
logs.
champion, Ethan Wong. County champion.
Congrats. Oh, and Jared Lee didn't he?
Jared Lee came
Lee.
in second.
Isn't Jared Lee a runner?
Yeah.
Kid.
Yeah.
But we're talking about the same thing. Like,
County
Yeah,
champ-
just the
kid
winners.
is-
We're just talking about winners.
County recognition.
This episode is horrendous, dude.
this is a great episode, realistically.
These are the episodes that make the people laugh.
All right, so I
That
think
was
we're pretty much
laughing.
done. And Super Bowl winner predictions.
Oh, I still haven't made my decision yet. It's tough.
I know.
Yeah, that's
Pat
next
Mahomes
week.
and his half ankle.
We got the Pro Bowl this week.
No one cares about the Pro Bowl.
Who's winning the dodgeball? I say the NFC.
dodgeball. Hey,
Wow.
how about?
Yeah.
No, but
Because they're-
genuinely,
they don't wanna
Super
hit
Bowl.
each
Maybe
other.
we'll save the Super Bowl for next week.
Super Bowl's
It's
next week.
too tough. It's too close to call. It's like,
I
come on,
know,
It's like
the-
the end of an election.
Yeah, the Eagles are super loaded roster-wise, but then the Chiefs
But then
are the
it's
Chiefs.
Mahomes.
What that teacher's prediction?
Oh, Mr. Crane said that the Eagles will win 35-21, and yeah,
Putting the house on it.
And he said if it's correct, if the score prediction is correct, he's coming on the pod.
yeah,
To talk about what? Hunting?
Whatever he talks
yeah,
about.
whatever he wants to. If he gets that right,
If he gets a mic, he's saying something.
that he is. All
They
right,
may have to cut the whole time, but
this has been an interesting episode of In the Zone.
you're out of the zone.
Yeah, Chuck, you do the outro. Give it.
Great episode we had. Ryan, Charles, Jonathan. You were in the zone. Now you're out of the zone. Peace.